So this is the X803RS Ultra Carbon made by XLite and Nolan Group. Love this product, very, very light, 1,310 grams. The styling cues are amazing. The ventilation is fantastic. I don't know if this represents very well on this camera and this light, but I'm so excited. This thing is super light. It feels amazing, incredible range of motion. Hello everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome back to the couch trip. So, I know it's been a very long time since I did my last video. It's been crazy, holidays and family and friends. So, I miss doing videos. I'm excited to get back to doing videos, and the very first one of the year is going to be an unboxing. I'm really stoked for the new race season, but in the meantime, my lid has expired. If you're not familiar with road racing here in the States, 5 years is the limit to the age of your helmet, and so it was time for some new kit. And I'm very, very excited to unbox this. I've always been a huge XLite fan since my buddy Ben Pinball Shuttlewood, who is a Isle of Man racer over in the UK. He's from the UK, has turned me on to them. So I've gone through an X802R and X802RR, actually two of the X802Rs because I had a crash. And I'm really excited about seeing what this new helmet's like. It's a MotoGP style helmet, all carbon fiber. It's called the X803RS Carbon. So I ordered this from a company called Motocard over in Spain. Boy, these things went out of stock like that. I'm a little bit older for a racer, as well as I get tired quickly, so having that ability to be mobile very quickly and easily is one of the fantastic things about XLite, because they're just wonderful. So anyway, I think there's weighs in around 1,380 grams, but here we go. This is the X803RS Ultra Carbon. I'm being a big Ducati fan, everything red. So spare clear shield. The spare dark green, actually the dark green visor is my favorite. It's what I use all summer long. I don't know if you can see this, but here we go. We'll do this a little at a time. Oh, glorious. Ah, yes, pin lock system for anti-fogging and to be able to rip your extra visors off, tearaways. And let's see, lubrication for the seals, and then the helmet itself. Man, this thing is so light. I love it. This looks to be also extras. Looks like there might be extra foils that go on the back. And that appears to be all that's in the box. So, put the visors away for now. Oh man, fantastic. So, let's get into it. Oh, this, I wish that YouTube had tactile capabilities, but oh my God, this is so light. I mean, it's ridiculous. So, seriously, nothing to this helmet whatsoever. Oh, wow, spare. Okay, great. Wow, so they're including a lot of nice stuff here. This looks to be just a tad bit taller and a little bit more flexible. This is rigid, so that's very interesting. This must be for winter. I've had great luck with these helmets. I've crashed a few times, but I've only hit my head once, thankfully. And you could see how when it hit the carbon, it absorbed the forces laterally. I was totally fine. Very thankful for how amazing these helmets are and extremely light. I had a salesman tell me that they're not Snell approved, but Snell approved or not, it protected what little bit of brain I got. So, in any case, I would love to give you lots and lots of stats on this, and I probably should to be a perfect unboxing. All right, guys, so just a little bit more about the helmet. I know I was rambling quite a bit. I was very excited during the unboxing This particular helmet, the RS, which is the race track setup, about them, it comes in 3 different shell sizes and shapes. If you are familiar with this brand, their premier helmets were the X802R and the X802RR. And the area around the chin guard used to be quite tight. The oval that they had, it was very snub nose, almost like an Arai, but not quite. I mean, Arais are very plush. These weren't plush, but they were very tight fitting, crushed up against your nose a little bit. But if the general overall head shape worked for you, it was the way to go. They've elongated that portion of the helmet now. It's got a larger chin guard area, so you don't feel quite so smushed. It's still very snug, very race ready, but not nearly as tight as it was before. I touched a little bit on this spoiler. They've done all sorts of aerodynamic tests with this. It's one thing I love about the Italians. They're extremely thorough. So much like AGV, all of the premier premium brands are doing this now. But the way that it's formulated, it's supposed to mesh with the contour of the hump on your leathers. So that will reduce buffeting when you're tucked behind the bubble of your windscreen. That this now will just seamlessly continue to make the airflow right across the hump of your race suit, which is fantastic. It doesn't seem like much, but if you're familiar with fluid dynamics at all, a Venturi effect is actually very useful on extracting hot air. So this is an unusual design in the way they've made their front air vents. They're not strictly a head-on vent. This vent comes through down on the bottom. So for one, it's almost like a little bit of a Naka scoop because it's not direct airflow. It's more taking ambient air as it comes up across and then sucks it through here. And then out the side ventilation as well, if you can see that. It's very ingenious. On top of that, once it goes through the upper vents, it then comes through the helmet, creating a Venturi, and out from underneath here. And then that Venturi effect is pulling the hot air, your sweat, the condensation, right out and through the back. I think it's ingenious design. Same with down here on the back, on the nape of your neck. You're getting more of that Naka scoop. Naka is NACA, look it up, it's an aeronautic term. But really cool design. The other thing too is that they include this kit for you that if you're not a fan of the race spoiler, they include this kit where you have to do, it's essentially a stunted or a smaller version of the airfoil. And what it does is when you put these side foils on here and here, it's probably about the 1/3 of the size of the entire foil, but what it does is maintains the airflow and the Venturi effect so that even though you're taking off the entire foil if you don't like it, it still maintains the cooling effect and the aerodynamic effect. Genius, really. So I think they've thought of everything with this helmet. Like I said, 1,310 grams. Liner positioning control, they call it LPC system, where you can regulate the position of the liner right here. It's adjustable. Includes a pin lock system, which I talked about just briefly as unboxing. Allows you to do the tearaways, as well as you put this on the inside and it's anti-fogging. All of the cheek pads are detachable. They have little snaps on the inside, and I won't demonstrate that, but these come out very easily. I've done it with my previous helmets. And then these emergency pull tabs to remove the cheek liners in the event that you become injured. All in all, fantastic buy. I'm very happy with this helmet, even though I've not even worn it yet. I can tell you from wearing their other products, I'm ecstatic about how light this is. First of all, it's like, this is, I mean, seriously, for the money, this is incredible. $510 is what I paid. I got it while it was on sale, and they sold out almost instantly. I know that they were selling for as high as $630. Would highly recommend checking out Motocard. I'll put it down, a link in the description, as well as Motocard is just a Spanish company. These are actually made by Nolan Group, which makes XLite. You'll see it in World Superbike. A few riders are wearing it in MotoGP, but mostly I've seen them in Superbike level. All right, so these are pretty awesome. I love the way these work. So what you do to get in there, you simply lift it all the way up. They have these little silver buttons on either side. You click. It's supposed to go down until you hear it click once, and there it just comes right out. It's so simple. I love the technology of XLite. I mean, it's so quick and easy. And then here's where we can assemble the pin lock for the anti-fog, as well as you can put your tearaways there. Man, that's glorious. So you simply line it up. There's two little catches. And then you just ratchet it in place. Man, it is a thing of beauty. I've now been using these for 4 seasons. I'm very, very happy with them. They prove themselves in a crash. They prove themselves as far as usage is concerned. And I don't feel as fatigued with these helmets. I've tried AGV. They just are a lot bulkier for me. They don't nearly have the svelte feel that this has. And I love it. Just really, really love this product. Love this helmet. Can't say enough good things about this company. I couldn't wait to get my hands on it. I mean, God, it's just a gorgeous piece of kit. Amazing, amazing looking helmet. Such a beautiful style. If there's anything you want to ask about the helmet, please just send me a question. I'm usually pretty quick to answer, and if I can help out in any way, I'd be happy to. I'm really excited about this season, really excited about trying this out, and let's get this thing going. Everybody, thanks for watching the channel very much. Appreciate all comments, and hope you've enjoyed the vid. All right.